Choppa Capone Blue Beam remix featuring Bean Baby. I don't know what a blue beam is. I know what blue dream is. Blue dream is weed. But blue beam, like the beam on the headlight of a car. You can turn your headlights blue. I think that's illegal, right? You can't do that legally nowhere, right? The headlights gotta be standard, right? I don't know. Let's see if he lets us know what a blue beam is. He in Tokyo. All right, so look like he blue flagging. So, blue is Crip. I think most, if not all of us, know that. But different sets, and everybody can create their own gang. Everybody can create their own set. You can make your gang, your set, any color you want. So, just because he blue flagging doesn't necessarily mean he's Crip. But then again, I don't know who this guy is. So if people know him and they know he's Crip, or if they know he's some other gang, then cool. But apparently blue beaming, he's blue flagging, so I guess that might be what that means. Let's see what he's talking about. He in Tokyo, but it looked like, where they coming from? The airport? That's the airport? Yeah, they got bags, so they look like they're coming from the airport. Yeah, it looked like the airport. That's what I'm guessing. So they in Tokyo. It's 8 p.m. nighttime. Enough time in the night to get into something. You know what I'm saying? For anybody who likes to travel, these guys look young, you know what I'm saying? So if you young and you like to travel, it's that feeling when you hit a new city and you got the whole night and you just want to just get straight to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you might go to the room, check in, drop your stuff off, and then you got the whole night. So you just, boom, where's the club at? Boom, where's the bar at? You might even stop and buy alcohol in the airport to already have with you by the time you get to your room. You ready. You know what I'm saying? Crack that bottle open. We taking shots. Where's the nightclub? We out. You know what I'm saying? That should be lit straight up. If nobody's done that, that should be lit. Now, I'm older now, so I don't really be feeling like I don't really be that hyped to go out when I touch down like I used to. You know what I'm saying? Young, flying. I got all this energy. Yeah, I'm trying to get lit. Waste no time. Let's go. But now, I'd be cool just to get something to eat, take a nap. We get started the next day. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. But don't get me wrong, I will. You know what I'm saying? I will. I just gotta feel like it. But let's see what these guys do. Let's see if that's what they doing, man. They look lit. They flagging out the car. Let's see if they gonna get lit. Let's see if they find some women. That's what some Japanese women. Now, this guy kind of looked Japanese. That's why I had to stop for a second. Look at his face. Hold on, I can't get a good frame. Fuck it. But he looked like he mixed Japanese, like black and Japanese or something like that. Maybe he visiting family. Maybe that's the homeland. You know what I'm saying? We about to see what he doing though. Capone been chopping again. Got the Hennessy. Look, told you. Waste no time. Black clad Capone. Pull up to the hood, I'm scracking. Choppa with 100, make a scene, catch a lacking. These niggas look like they from Japan for real. So they probably came home. They look like they home. So where they come from though? Should we make up a place? You know what I'm saying? New York. They came from New York. Maybe they lit. They rapping. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they came from a show. Maybe they hit the USA, did a show, came home to Japan. That's lit. That's lit, yo. Maybe they did EDC. I don't know. I don't know if EDC is electronic dance music. I don't know if they got Japanese rappers at EDC, but if they do, I missed it. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? Maybe they went to the U.S., did some festivals, came home to Japan. Let's see what they talking about.
Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Choppa with 100, make a scene, catch a lacking. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. This is blue beam while your whole crew running. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking.
Oh, blue beam could be the light on the gun. The blue dot. I don't know if I seen a blue dot. I know I got a green dot, and then of course it got red dots. I don't know if I seen a blue dot.
Full of cheese, so a nigga pants sagging. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Bitch, you getting dough and no blue flagging. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Choppa with 100, make a scene, catch a lacking. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. This is blue beam while your whole crew running. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Pocket full of cheese, so a nigga pants sagging. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Bitch, we getting dough and no blue flagging. I got my niggas try beside me who gon' stick it up. 2 shots to his dome, pick a nigga up. Flipping dough all day, but it ain't enough. Down south, dirty text, we be sipping mud. If I ever leave my dude, then I'm out of love. Switch a lane, gripping grain, getting big cut. Niggas hating on me cause you.
Alright, this on rocking, man. They saying some cool stuff. They said they pulling up to the hood. They said catch a nigga lacking. Beam to the head. You know what I'm saying? They going hard, gang. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they flagging. They definitely look like they mixed with Japanese. This guy looks like he black and Japanese. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he could be some other Asian ethnicity. We don't know. I'm guessing he is in Japan. But if you have black, you get an N-word pass. You know what I'm saying? Have black get an N-word pass. Now I don't know if all his guys are half black though. Some of them kind of look like they mix with something else. This guy in the corner with the little, you know what I'm saying, with his face kind of chopped off in the left corner with the little red, or I say red, with the like it looked like a yellow bandana. He kind of looked like Blueface in the face just a little bit. I can't tell if he mixed or not, but the guy in the back, he don't look mixed. So I don't know, man. Japanese people dropping the N-bomb on the hip hop tracks. How we feeling about that, yo? How we feeling about the Japanese dropping the N-word? Period, just in general. Like how we feel about that? I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's old, man. I feel like it's old. I feel like the N-word has been associated in hip hop for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like at least 10 years, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, I'm tripping. Like from the beginning of hip hop, for real. Like when hip hop started, the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Where they, you know, how many N-bombs? Well, we got niggas with attitude, NWA. You know what I'm saying? So that was like what, 80s, 90s or something like that? 90s, I think. So the N-word of hip hop is nothing new. Just put it like that. But you know, when hip hop started transitioning to kind of like any race can do hip hop now, which is where we are now. You know what I mean? You don't have to be black to make a popular, acceptable hip hop song. We got white people doing hip hop. We got German people doing hip hop. We got Japanese people doing hip hop. We got, you know what I'm saying? Like you name it, they doing it. They doing hip hop. You know what I mean? How we feel about them dropping the N-word? How we feel about it? Now, me personally, I personally don't feel like being offended all the time. That's just straight with me. Like I don't feel like being offended today. You know what I mean? So if you're not directing it at me in a offensive way, then I'm gonna choose to not be offended because I just don't feel like being offended today. You know what I'm saying? I feel like relaxing. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like I can call any race the N-word, and not on no like oh you're an N-word, like I'm just handing them out, but just on some like, you know, so I could be talking about a white guy and I could be like, man, this nigga did that. And it's a white guy, you know what I'm saying? Or like, dang, that nigga tripping. and it's a Spanish guy. You know what I'm saying? Or you see that nigga over there, and it's a Japanese guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I personally feel like I can comfortably do that. Like, I just don't put thought into it. Like, it's not like a thing. Like, should I be calling him that? Like, I just don't think about it. It's just so fluid in the vocabulary of hip hop that it just comes out and it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, okay. If black people can be called the N-word, then you can too, is kind of how I justify it. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel comfortable doing that, should I feel uncomfortable if they're able to say it, if it's endearing? You know what I'm saying? If they're using the term in an endearing way, in a way that's showing that they accept the culture and they're part of the culture and they embrace and value the culture. That's why they're using it, because they just know it's cool and they think it's cool. It's not offensive. It doesn't even make sense to them to use it offensively. You know what I mean? Should I be upset that they're using it? Like I said, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like being upset. So I just don't pay no mind to it. You know what I mean? So I guess that kind of means I don't care, really. I guess all in all, it kind of just means I don't care. But the honest truth is, I don't know if I should care. Like, I really don't know if I should care. You know what I'm saying? So if it's just me, you probably get a pass. If it gets too uncomfortable, then the pass might get revoked. You know what I'm saying? So as long as it doesn't feel uncomfortable, you probably not gonna hear nothing from me specifically. But there's a lot of guys who don't want to hear it. There's a lot of guys who don't agree. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I question if I have a responsibility for those guys. You know what I'm saying? Like for any of my black family members or my black friends who don't like it, do I have a responsibility to enforce it because they don't like it? If they're present, yeah. If I know and they're present, then yeah. Hey, look, you gotta relax. I'm not gonna point no fingers like he don't like it. I ain't gonna do that, but you just gotta relax. You know what I'm saying? Chill. You know what I'm saying? Unanimous decision because we said so. You know what I mean? Respect it. If it's in your heart, respect it. Other than that, man, let's keep the term from being racist. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? I feel like if other races are using it in a cool, endearing, unoffensive way, then that's one step from keeping the word from being a racial, harmful term, you know? But the generation does still exist. The generation is alive and well who remembers it being a harmful term. My grandmother is alive and well, and she came from a generation of blatant, upfront racism. I'm sure she's went through it. She's watched her mother go through it. And we have to be respectful and sensitive to that. You know what I'm saying? So for whoever's not black who doesn't know that, if you hear me say it, now you know. You know what I'm saying? So be respectful, yo. That's pretty much just it with me. Be respectful.
Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. This a blue bean while your whole crew running. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Pocket full of cheese, so a nigga pants sagging.
And just to be clear, yo, I said earlier that if you're half black, you get a pass. Only if you are confidently in tune with your black side. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're half black, all the way white with it, and you're just doing hard ERs on the end of it, and you don't even listen or like hip hop, and you think you can get a pass just because it's in your blood. You don't even know your black side of your family. You don't even like or hang out with the black side of your family. Then you got culturally excluded. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, but you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not convinced you know if it's that clear. You know what I'm saying? If it's just like, I don't know if this guy really knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He's half black, so he says, so I guess we just gonna let it go. But for the most part, he looked like he just making fun of it, having fun with it. He looked like he don't even like black people. We gotta check him. You know what I'm saying? So figured I'd just throw that out there. But this guy gang, he flagging. Now they got love on the shirt. I just realized that. You know, I mean, you can gang and still promote love. You know, gangs, you can build a gang and use the gang to promote positively, use the gang to help others, you know, band together, unite, and support each other so that you can spread positivity and peace and love. So, but his lyrics ain't talking love though. His lyrics talking about we pulling up to the hood and niggas lacking, we shooting at the dome and got the beam. Like, he going hard talking about love. Like, let's see how much love is in his lyrics. How about that? Let's test that.
Yeah, pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Bitch, we getting no in, no blue flagging. I got my niggas right beside me who gon' stick it up. 2 shots to his dome, pick a nigga up.
2 shots to his dome, pick a nigga up. At least he picked the nigga up. That's love, right?
Flipping dough all day, but it ain't enough. Down south, dirty text, we be sipping mud. If I ever leave my tool, then I'm out of love. Switch a lane, gripping grain, getting big cup. Niggas hating on me cause you know I'm next up. Fuck a new nigga, see, oh yeah, just us. I got my nigga.
He said, fuck a new nigga. No new friends? Is that love? I don't know. Fuck a new nigga don't really sound like love unless you talking literally, you know what I'm saying? Physically, sexually, you know what I'm saying? That's love. So, all right, I guess that's love reference number 2.
Niggas strapped up in an island. Came from the gutter, no I ain't hiding. Money my bid, niggas stay trying. Wonder why your niggas keep dying. I'm in a relation with a bitch, I don't buy rings. Dirty money, dirty choppers, I be buying. In the hood with the sharks and the lion. Real nigga to the fed, I be lying. We were in the hood eating cup noodle chicken.
He said, real nigga to the feds, I be lying. Damn.
Double up the pride, feeling like Scottie Pippen. Bitch, you wanna talk all day till I zip it. Drink in my cup, so you know I'm about to sip it. Raid on my hip, if he bug, I'ma spray him. Breaking boys off, you're supposed to be hating. Bitch, you every boss, make a wish, should be praying. Leave a nigga vigilant like I'm Super Saiyan. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Choppa with 100, make a scene, catch you lacking. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. This a blue bean while your whole crew running. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Pocket full of cheese, so a nigga pants sagging. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Bitch, you getting dough and no blue flagging. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Choppa with 100, make a scene, catch you lacking. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. This a blue bean while your whole crew running. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Pocket full of cheese, so a nigga pants sagging. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Bitch, we getting dough and no blue flagging.
Oh, my man came in with the different language. Is that Japanese? I don't speak Japanese. I'm gonna just guess he's speaking Japanese. We're gonna pretend like we know what he's saying though. Oh, he dropped the Hennessy in there.
I'm a rich 落としたチップだからさ俺らあげる達人音楽だけで繋ぐ毎日トータル叩き残す形 Run Ray dancing home me from me 上級牛にシャネル調子嫌いな上司の頭筋ビッチの口はどうでもいい夢まで
I think what's cool, yo, for international rappers, I don't think there's nothing wrong with including English subtitles. You know what I'm saying? Let us know what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Now there might be a lot of Japanese people. Like I'm making an educated guess that he's speaking Japanese. I mean, they're in Japan. They look, you know what I'm saying? So if it's not Japanese, I'm confused as to why. But you know, I'm sure there's a lot of Japanese people who are listening to it who know exactly what he's saying. But for the American audience, especially because the first guy spoke straight English, put some English subtitles on the video, man. Take a little bit of time. Tell your editor, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Make sure you time it right. It'll be cool to know what he's saying. I have no idea what he's saying. I know he talked about Hennessy at one point, and that's it. And you know niggas like Hennessy. But that joint flowing though, it sound good. It's flowing. It makes me think I do know what he's saying. I'm listening to it like, yeah, you right. True.
Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Choppa with 100, make a scene, catch you lacking. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. This a blue bean while your whole crew running. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Pocket full of cheese, so a nigga pants sagging. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Bitch, you getting dough and no blue flagging. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Choppa with 100, make a scene, catch a lacking. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. This a blue bean while your whole crew running. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Pocket full of cheese, so a nigga pants sagging. Pull up to the hood, lost cracking. Bitch, we getting dough, ain't no blue flagging.
We got like 5 seconds left. That was cool, yo. That was pretty lit, man. The beat was riding. The hook was cool. You know, the first guy, his lyrics were cool. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. You know what I mean? The second guy sounded like he was speaking Japanese, and that joint was flowing. You know what I mean? I think that might be. Well, nah. I was thinking that might be the first Japanese rap I've heard, but there's actually these guys I heard years ago. I don't remember their name. I'm not even going to try to guess because I will just be making it up completely. But if I saw them again, I might remember. You know what I mean? But they're straight Asian. I don't know if they're from Japan. I don't know if they're from China, but it's a crew of guys. Hold on. It's a crew of guys that they were making consistent music. At least I would say like maybe five, maybe more years ago, 5+ years ago. And like I said, they were Asian. I don't remember where they were from. They could have been somewhere in China, could have been Japan. I don't remember. But I remember the beats were hard though. Like the beats were hard, like consistently. Like they were dropping consistent tracks, straight, whatever language it was, like straight Japanese, straight Chinese, whatever language they're speaking. Some telling me it was Chinese, but I really don't remember. And the beats was hard. It was rapping hard. Like it sound good. Like it sound good to the point where like I wanted to playlist it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, these niggas going hard. Knew zero of what they were saying. Zero. No idea of what these guys were saying. But that joint sounded so hard that I was like, man, I might learn Chinese just to hear what these guys is talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. They ain't really worth all that. I don't even know where to start trying to learn Chinese. But yeah. So it's not the first time I've heard Asian rap, but they rapping in Asia, yo, straight like that. They rapping in Asia. They going hard. They rapping in Asia. I wish I remember what the guys' names were, man. I'm not gonna remember who they were. They would just have to pop up randomly one day, and I'll just have to recognize them. But yeah.